Goes with Dyson. Working on Williams. Show and go. And a foul. Dyson Daniels.
By Dyson, good pass.
Whoa, and Dyson with a slam.
Whoa!
For Cutter. Instead, it's a Congu for three. There it is. Kicks to the corner. Dyson Daniels backs up for three. Good. Here is Zachary Ricochet. Squared up and nails it. McKeel out to Ricochet to tie it.
Bam! 2 for $1.
McKeel rejects it. Goes one-on-one. Takes Gonzalez to the hole. Layup. It's good. It's that way all night. Onyeka to CJ. He drills a three on the middle. Okay. Flies in the dunk. CJ back on the bounce to the rim.
Down 3-2. Swung on it, jolted high in the air. Deep right field. Back to the wall. A sonic boom out of the ballpark. Braves win it. A walk-off grand slam by Dominic Smith, and this place erupts here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Here's the A's former first-round pick back in 2012, Matt Olson. The other way, it's fair by about a foot. And it's going to get the Braves on the board in the first inning. RBI double, Matt Olson, 1-0. Southpaw Lopez deals. Fights it off, and it drops. Over the glove of Kurtz and out to right field. It's a 2 RBI hit from Mauricio Dubon. Ronald takes off. Safe. There's the first stolen bag of the year. And Dubon with his third RBI of the night to make it 4-0 Atlanta.
Got him. All day, baby. They say no. They say yeah. Money. Oh! Come on. Money. Money.
ATL.GA Faithful, my people. I'm the Douglas Carter, back on the scene doing my thing, and I just want to say I appreciate you and the work that you do. If you're still watching this, it was by design. Atlanta sports. Do we finally have the correct leaders in place? I'm going to take Atlanta United and set them to the side for a second because I'm not sure what's going on with them. But the Atlanta Braves with Walt Weiss Alex Antopoulos. Looks like they're doing their thing now. AA.'s been doing his thing for a while. Walt Weiss looks like he has his team on the right trajectory. So you know we're going to watch the Braves. Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan, president. I believe he is the right man for the job. I believe he wants to win, and he'll get us going in the right direction with Ian Cunningham and Kevin Stefanski. We know what Jeff Ulbrich is going to do. And I believe we got some good players on the Atlanta Falcons that can do something this year. I think we're going to do good in the draft, and I like some of the free agent signings. I'll get into that in just a second. The Atlanta Hawks. Ansi Salah is doing his thing. Quinn Snyder seems to be doing his thing. The Hawks are on fire. They're on a roll. We're finally looking to make that playoff push where we don't have to go into the play-in tournament. Wouldn't that be nice? I really like what the Atlanta Hawks are doing. So, staying on the Atlanta Hawks, Kuminga, he's getting better and better. He's going to have a role as this team moves forward. He is a dynamic athlete with some nice windmill dunks. We did beat the Boston Celtics tonight. That was good. Jason Tatum didn't play, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. A win is a win in my book. Kuminga did go for a killer poster dunk, but he did get packed. It was pretty bad. Dyson Daniels did good. Kuminga did come back and redeem himself. Had a couple good plays. Jalen Johnson's doing his thing. Most improved player candidate. He's doing big things. Everybody's stepping up and playing their part. Ricochet, he's coming off the bench doing good. Dyson Daniels, he's doing his thing. Let's see, Okongwu, he's doing his thing. Kispert, Gabe Vincent, Moji, all the players coming off the bench are doing their thing, giving good minutes. CJ McCollum, when he's on, he's hitting everything. Who am I leaving out? I think I pretty much touched on everybody who sees good minutes. Jock Landale, he's doing his thing when he comes in. Anyway, all around, good effort out there by the Hawks. I still feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Nah, I think that's everybody. Anyway, if I forgot somebody, y'all put it in the comments. I'm not going to try to take up too much time. Let's move on to the Atlanta Falcons. Samson Abukum, one of the free agent signings, defensive end edge that we got. I think he's really going to do big things. I've been listening to the way he talks, and I know that doesn't mean a whole lot, but sometimes you can just sense a player is going to do big things, and I have a feeling he's going to be doing, some good rushing for the Atlanta Falcons. Jahan Dotson, I think that's a good pickup. Now, I was happy about getting OZ, but, I didn't realize he was only 5'8", 5'9". He's another small receiver like Jahan Dotson. I know we got Drake and we got Pitts on the franchise tag, but who knows, if what Pitts is going to do or what we're going to do with Pitts. It would be good to have another, medium height, at least over 6 foot wide receiver to go, maybe in the draft. I really wanted Zachariah Branch from Georgia in the draft, another small wide receiver, 5'10", really fast, really shifty. But we need another good, taller possession wide receiver. So, we'll see how OZ does. I'm not as excited about OZ. But welcome back to Atlanta, and hope he does big things. I'm not too excited about the acquisition of Austin Hooper. I think Charlie Warner's good. We're going to keep him, hopefully, and it looks like we are. And then with him and Pitts and another veteran Hooper, I'm okay with that. But the draft's coming up. We got to, I don't know. Ian said he wants more picks, but are we going to be able to find a trade partner to get some more picks, or is that going to happen? Or are we just going to stick with the 5? I see a lot of mock drafts. I've been doing a lot of mock drafts. A lot of the same players kind of falling to us like I would expect, or us selecting them. But I do think we have the right leadership in place, and I think the Atlanta Falcons are finally going to make it into the playoffs this year. The Tua and Michael Penix thing, you know, it's an interesting topic. I don't hate the Tua move. Whoever's the best quarterback, whoever wins the competition, whoever's healthy and ready to go, that's who's going to be starting. And I just want to win. I do want to see Penix have his chance. I don't think Tua is a long-term solution, but maybe this is his redemption story. Who knows? But we just need to know if Penix is going to be our quarterback of the future, or if we want to take a chance with Tua, or are we going to try to draft a quarterback in the draft next year, possibly. We need to find that out, because we got the running back, we got the wide receiver, we got some pieces on defense, and who knows what's going to happen with JPJ. I mean, that's TBD, but we'll see on that. I still think our defense will be good with or without him. Jalen Walker, I think he's going to have a big year. We still need that cornerback, too, to go alongside AJ. We'll see what's going on with that. You know, there's been a lot of talk about Jesse Bates. We'll see what's going on with that. Xavier Watts looking good. Hopefully Bowman will come back healthy. Who knows what the deal is with Troy Anderson, if he's ever going to play again. Or, I mean, he's still on the team, on the roster, I guess, but we'll see if he makes it through camp. I'm disappointed that we lost Caden Ellis and he went back to the Aints, but it is what it is. I guess we couldn't afford him. Christian Harris, the linebacker from Alabama that we got, he might do really good with Diablo. I think those two can run it. We'd still like to get some more linebacker depth going. But yeah, a lot of moves I like. Some moves I'm not so crazy about, but I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to do big things. I think we're going to make the playoffs finally this year. We'll see what Stefanski does with this offense. I got to believe it's going to be better than Zach Robinson's offense. I pray, I hope it's better than Zach Robinson's offense. And I pray and I hope Stefanski does a better job than Raheem Morris at time management, crunch time situations. That's what I got right now. I wanted to touch on a couple things. Falcons, draft, free agency. I'm still going to look up all the coaches and do a video on the coaching staff. Atlanta Hawks doing big things. Only got, you know, a handful of games left. Every one of them's important. I went to the Sacramento Kings game. That was a pretty cool experience. We got the dub, so that's all that matters. Yeah, Atlanta, the city getting ready to get back on, you know, with the Braves doing big things, Falcons doing big things, Hawks doing big things. We'll see if Atlanta United can join the party. But I'm going to end this video like I end all my videos. Thank God works, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night.